Hello all, my name is Prabhakar. I'm making a series of videos available to you to learn Amazon Web Services. And in this session, I'm going to talk about AWS Lambda layers. And first of all, let's check that why these layers are required. So when we are working on AWS Lambda, so there are some advantages and there are some disadvantages. Suppose I have the package called the Pandas. I have a package called the PY, MSQL. I have a library called NumPy. So we have plenty of libraries are available for Python, as well as plenty of other libraries are available for other technologies like Ruby and as well as Node.js. So if you are working on any complex operation and then you kept such libraries onto your source code, and it is very difficult to upload such a huge libraries into Lambda function. Okay, so for that, AWS come into the picture called the layers, and inside the layers we can register, we can upload and all our required custom libraries, and we can reuse those libraries. So let's check the demo how this will work. So if I go to the services and the Lambda function, here if you see that, okay, so I can create a Lambda function, and let's take an example. So I'm creating a sample Lambda function, so where I can use the request library. So here if you see that, okay, I have a demo Lambda function, and runtime I'm choosing it as a Python 3.7, and the permission I'm not giving anything here. And let's go ahead and then create a Lambda function here. Now I have successfully created a Lambda function. So if I want to use any third party library, so inside a Lambda function, so it will throw the exception. So AWS, which comes with a set of predefined libraries for using inside a Lambda function. So if you want to add any custom libraries, and by default it will not support. If you see that, I have a default code here. Okay, so inside that, if I add any additional the library called import, okay, so if I use it as a request, and if I save this the Lambda function, and if I try to execute this Lambda function, okay, so by default there is no library called request inside Lambda function. So here if I say this is my demo test, and create that, okay, if I click it on test, okay, so here, so it will throw the exception. If you see that, okay, there is a runtime exception and import module error. So there is no module name called request, because in Python itself by default request come into the picture, but still Lambda function won't support on this. So in this case, how do you deal such situation? For that, there is one possibility that, okay, you can go ahead on the actions part, okay, so here you can upload a zip file, okay, and this zip file, so we can upload up to 10 MB. And there is another possibility is that, okay, I can keep all my libraries into S3. I can go here and I can upload a file from the S3. I can choose that S3 path. So, but this is a tedious job, right? So every time you go there and then upload it for the multiple Lambda functions. So there is the beautiful feature is available inside AWS layers, okay. So if you go to AWS Lambda function, there is a concept called a layers. Okay, you can go to the layers. Suppose if I want to add this request library inside the AWS layer so that I can reuse that. So for doing that, okay, what I can do, so go to your console, okay. So the way you are installing a request, okay, you can use the pip install, okay. So here is requests, okay. So instead of directly press enter, you can use the -t and put it dot, so that it will download that package into inside the path, okay. So let me cancel that, okay. What I can do, I'm going to create another folder called layers, okay. Go to the layers. So here I'm going to install this command, okay. So -t dot, so which will download all required things into inside that. So here I'm using a Python different version. So let me go and deactivate my virtual environment. Okay. Yeah. So if I go ahead and then install pip install request -t dot, so it will download the required required packages, required dependent files. Okay, yeah. So it is successfully downloaded the required packages for the request. Okay, so there is a request and bin and certification, certif and char and IDA. There are multiple URL. So what I can do that, okay, so here I'm going to create a zip file for that. Okay, I can use a zip, okay, minus r, and so I can say, okay, so like this is my custom underscore library, okay, dot zip file, and if I use a dot, okay, so now I have created a zip file for all these library, all these supported files. So now go back to your layer section, and here I can create a layer so that I can upload this the library inside this section, so that it will be available for all Lambda function and the future uses. So here I can specify that, okay, requests, okay, and so here if I say this is a sample library for the request, okay, instead of using it as sample, so I can say this is the library for the request. So, and I'm uploading this library, okay, go to the layers and select that file, and the runtime I can specify that, okay, so whether I have created it for Python 2 or 3 or that runtime, you can select that. Okay, so I'm selected the runtime as the Python 2.7 and create that. So now I have successfully created and successfully uploaded the file inside a layer. Okay, so with the name of request. So now go back to your Lambda function and then check that, okay, whether you are able to use the request object, request module. So after creating this layer, okay. So it is taking some time. Just wait for a couple of seconds. I have successfully uploaded that request object after creating the layer, okay, request layer. So now go back to your Lambda function, okay. So and this is I done it for Python 2.7. 2.7. So now go to the Lambda functions, and here is I have a Lambda function. Okay, if I don't have Lambda function, you go ahead and then create a Lambda function here. So here I'm using it as a sample, a demo Lambda function. Okay, so here I'm choosing the runtime as a Python 2.7, and permissions are not required for this demo. And go ahead and create a Lambda function. And after creating the Lambda function, the same approach I will use that. Okay, I'm going to import a request object here. So, but how we can select that request object? So we can select and we can pick up from that existing layers. So here, if I go ahead and the Lambda function code here, so here is my code. Okay, so if I use import, and if I use it as a request, okay, and save the changes, and now if I try to test that, okay, definitely it will throw the exception because I haven't selected any layers here. So if I go ahead and if I say click test, I'm creating a configured a demo test here, mock test. Click on the test, so it will throw the exception. Okay, so if I click on this, okay, here you can see that, okay, so there is no module name called request here. So if you see that here, there is a one more option called a layers. You can click on these layers, and inside this layer, okay, what you can do, okay, so you can add a layer. Okay, click on add a layer. So here you can select that request layer. Okay, so after adding this request layer, so if I go ahead and then choose that, okay, so I want to add a Python 2.7, okay, or maybe custom layer. Okay, go to the request, okay, which I have created, and this is a version 1 because I already uploaded only once. So if I upload multiple times, it will maintain the versioning, and add that. So after adding that, okay, inside a layer, I can see that, okay, so there is a one more digit, so that it will indicate that, okay, I have successfully added one more layer on this. If you see that, this is the one. So after adding that, okay, you again go ahead and then click it test option. Yes, this is how, so after adding layers, okay, we can go ahead and then we can import our custom libraries, and then we can utilize, we can reuse that as per our requirement instead of putting all the dependencies onto your application. Thank you so much for watching this demo.